Father Damien Karras was a man of great faith but also of great doubt. A Jesuit priest and psychiatrist, Karras was struggling with his beliefs after witnessing too much suffering in the world. His sense of certainty was shaken, yet he continued in his duties, counseling others while confronting his own inner turmoil. It was during this time that he was approached by Chris McNeil, a famous actress, who was deeply concerned about her daughter Regan's disturbing behavior. At first, Karras believed it could be a psychological problem, a manifestation of trauma or an unresolved internal conflict. However, as he observed Regan closely, he began to suspect there was something more sinister at work. Regan's symptoms were outlandish and unexplainable by normal medical standards. Her voice transformed into a growl not her own, strange words manifesting from the core of her very being. Karras witnessed the levitation of the bed she lay on, an occurrence so unnatural that it shook him to his core, and he began to contemplate the presence of demonic possession. With reluctance born from skepticism, yet driven by a spine-chilling urgency, Father Karras sought the counsel of Father Marin. Father Marin, an experienced exorcist known for his spiritual strength, joined Karras. Together, they initiated the age-old rite of exorcism with the hope of saving the soul of the innocent girl trapped by malevolent forces. Inside Regan's room, the air was thick with malevolence. While Father Marin was steadfast and resolute, calling upon his years of experience and faith to anchor him during the ritual, Father Karras felt the weight of his doubts pressing down harder than ever. Both priests began reciting the prayers and commands as dictated by the Roman rite. The battle was fierce and unrelenting. Hours turned into days, the two priests' stamina tested beyond the limits of a mere mortal's endurance. Father Marin exuded extreme devotion, and Father Karras found himself inspired by the elder priest's unyielding faith. Marin's frail health was declining, yet he continued without pause, determined to save Regan at any cost. One fateful night, as the intensity of the exorcism reached its peak, Father Marin succumbed to the sheer physical strain of the battle and passed away, leaving Father Karras to confront the demon alone. In that pivotal moment, a fire ignited within Karras, a resolute desire to save Regan washed over him, wiping away his self-doubt. In a final act of desperation and courage, Karras called out to the demon, demanding that it take him instead of the girl. The demon obliged, recognizing a willing vessel. Father Karras, now possessed, defenestrated himself through Regan's window, taking the demon with him, an act of self-sacrifice that saved the girl and restored his faith in the goodness he long feared was lost. As dawn broke, a serene calm enveloped Regan's room, the evil presence dispelled, her face relaxed in peaceful slumber as if redeemed from the horrors she endured. Chris McNeil looked upon Father Karras's lifeless body with tears of gratitude, understanding the ultimate sacrifice he had made for her daughter. In the days that followed, questions of faith, sacrifice, and humanity lingered heavily in the air, but it was undeniable that goodness indeed existed, entrenched within the fabric of those willing to fight for it, even at the cost of oneself.